Okay, this is going to be part of a series where I compare a 1 watt Blackstar head coming out of a 80 watt Blackstar cabinet to a 50 watt head attached to a 4x12 cabinet. So theoretically, this has a 1 watt maximum output, and it has 2 tubes in it. It uses what are pretty much standard preamp tubes for both the power tube and a preamp tube. And then the Bugera T50 has 2 dedicated EL34 power tubes, which are big, beefy tubes. And then the tubes that this guy uses for both power and preamp, it's got 4 of those, or this guy's got 4 of those in the preamp section. So 2 tubes, relatively small, versus an amp that's got 6 tubes, 2 of which are huge power tubes, and 4 of which are pretty much identical to what's in this. It being the winter in Chicago, the freaking furnace is always going off, and I can't. I've tried to use the programmable remote setup times where it doesn't kick in, but for some reason it's got some override settings, and in certain situations, temperature aside, it just kicks in to filter the air or some damn. I'm going to start with the volume pretty low, like 1 or 2. This is with my standard configuration. Bridge pickup, I always think, especially on Les Pauls, is a little too bright for me, so I turn it down. I have the neck on all my Les Pauls, all 4 of them, turned up to the top, so it's a little bit louder in the mid position. And then when it's just the neck, it's way louder. Okay? And so everybody's clear, this is an Epiphone, this is the classic T model with the Min E tube. Alright? So that's 1 watt, not even at 3. Let's go half volume. This is clean, no distortion. That's through an 80 watt cabinet. Alright, so I'll do some similar things. Now this is at like 3/4 of the way up, 1 watt. No overdrive. Alright, before the police come, I want to make sure everything's working and this is getting captured. So let's look at the decibel meter. Test. Hello. Hello. Okay, it's still running. What about the video? That appears to be going. Alright, so this has all been clean, bro. No overdrive yet. We're going to go all the way to max volume of 1 watt. Mid position. I'm not even on the highest turned up pickup. Alright, and that's driving a cabinet. Might just be 1 speaker, but that's rated at 80 watts. So, I'm going to turn it all the way down. Now let's see what a little gain, what a little overdrive gives us. This volume is like 2. Well, apparently I might have had those switched. Because listen to this. I got much less volume at 2. So I'll have to go back and edit this video. 2. You can barely hear me. Again, no effects in place. Let's go up to about 11 o'clock. Alright, let's bring the volume up to about 2 o'clock. Begin the pickup selection. Bridge pickup, which is the hottest, too hot for me. Add just enough volume so it's engaged. Bridge at 10. So it gives you the ability to still hear a little bit of the bridge pickup and do essentially a volume swell or kill switch effect. And then at the rhythm, all the way up, and you get a much bigger volume swell slash kill switch effect. All right, let's push this guy. We're going to go all the way to 10. No overdrive. All right, now let's kick in the boost. We're at 10. Gain on. That was loud for me, and that speaker is like 8 feet away. Pretty interesting. We'll have to see if I can pull this test off with the 50 watt cabinet without having the police show up. Because if 1 watt can do that, I've never had the Bugera 50 watt past 3 in my house connected to the 412. And one of the reasons I got the 1 watt is I was starting to get some pain and I think some potential hearing loss because the 50 watt is to my left and it's pretty close. So where I've got the Blackstar, again, it's like 8 feet away from me and it's coming at me directly, not to one side. The only place I can really fit in my little basement studio that I've got cobbled out, even though I have a big ass unfinished basement, there's stuff in it for other purposes. So in this little area I've cobbled out, I can't get more than a couple of feet away from that 4x12 because it's just so freaking big. So probably see the police show up when I try to test that thing on 10. All right, so this has been pretty enlightening, I think. Nice comfortable tone. And we'll see if the decimal meter was running and how loud 1 watt